So for a moment, I didn't believe that this was real, but it happened. So today is my cardio day, and I don't feel like I want to do it in the gym. I thought that I'll do it a little differently. Because come on, doing cardio in the gym can get very boring, and I literally don't want to do that because you keep walking on the treadmill and you're literally going nowhere. So I'm going to do cardio somewhere else. But what I'm excited the most about is to see that will it be as effective as doing cardio in the gym? Well, let's find out. Okay, so today's cardio session is not happening in a gym, it's happening somewhere here in a mall. No treadmills, no stairmaster, no elliptical, nothing. Because I'm doing cardio in a mall, I have to keep some rules for myself, and the rules are going to be pretty simple. Rule number one is that no matter what, I just make sure I don't stand in one place for more than 2 to 3 minutes. So I'm always moving and I'm always moving around. Rule number two is that in case I want to take a break, I shouldn't take anything more than 2 minutes. So that will be 2 minute stops. And even if I want to sit, I will make sure that I can sit. But again, it should not go beyond 2 minutes. And rule number three, and the most difficult one, is that I have to stay away from one place, and that is the food court. Because honestly, there's no point coming to a mall and doing cardio when you're going to end up eating in that food court. So, this by far is going to be the most difficult rule to follow because in a mall there's food everywhere, but I have to stay away from it. And as you can see, I've carried my watch to just check all my activity levels and to track my calories and my steps. So towards the end, I can see if it was all worth it. And with that, I've also carried my bag just to add a little weight on my shoulders so that I don't feel like I'm just walking plainly. So let's get started. So this, what I'm doing right now is like a real life treadmill. So no matter what, we just focus and we burn and we don't buy. And when I say buy, I'm talking about food, which is the main disaster. So normally people come to a mall to shop. I think I come to suffer. That's the difference. But I also need to buy something. So I think it's the best place to maybe do cardio a little differently. But let's see how many calories I can burn by just walking in a mall. That's going to be interesting. Okay, so I finally got the stuff that I wanted to get. Now I'm just going to venture this whole mall. Oh, I don't really feel tired already. I think I've pretty much covered the ground floor and now I'm going on the next floor. After walking so much, sometimes it's just nice to take the escalator and climb. And there's so much I want to see. Like I just love how the mall is, and plus the good part is that it has AC. So yeah, you don't sweat. And somehow I don't really like sweating. One good thing is that look at the amount of stores that are here because there are so many stores that you can literally focus on them and not focus on your cardio. And that is what is the main aim because when you are in the gym, you're always focusing on your treadmill and the numbers that are around there. But look here, you can just focus on and get distracted rather in all these stores and just get immersed in them. And that is one great way to not focus on the amount of steps that you're walking because you're just distracted by so many things around you. And that is what I love about just aimlessly walking in a mall. I think I've almost covered one end of the mall to the other end of the mall. And I went from the ground floor and now I'm just rotating on the first floor. So yeah, this is going to be a long walk and there are two more floors. Like one thing I really like about coming here and just walking around is because there are so many colorful things. I generally like looking at these things because they are all made for you to grab the attention. Just so love it. This just makes me walk more and more and more and want to like explore even more. Oh, you have to just look at this. Okay, just look at this. Look at this. It's a multi-ball game. Just look at this. Just look at this new interactive gaming room where you can just play so many types of different ball sports with an interactive screen. Like such a cool concept. I think I've already figured out what I'm going to do for my next cardio session. Now maybe I'll just take a 2 minute break and sit somewhere. One place you should not come, no matter what you do, is here. And even if you come here, you shouldn't do anything about it. You know why? Because that place is the food court. It is the place where literally you would want to just grab onto any item and any food, and all your cardio is just going to go in waste. Right now, in fact, I'm looking at all the food and I'm just feeling like I want to eat because my senses are just triggering every sign of hunger, but I'm not going to. If you have the will to look at food and not eat, well, I think the mall is a perfect place then to come and do cardio. That is legit one place you should walk away from because whatever you walk in this mall, all of those calories you will consume in just one moment. And literally, we've all been through that because when you walk through a mall, you end up being tired at some point, and then you look for food, and then there are so many options, and then you go a little crazy because now you're hungry. You make all the wrong choices, and mostly every item that's there is just filled with calories. So it's not meant for you to make wise decisions. So you'll always find the most unhealthiest food in a food court. And that's why it's also there to just make you go crazy. When you're doing a cardio like this, which is a very unusual way of doing it, the food court is one place you really need to stay away from. I feel like I've done at least a good 20-minute cardio very easily. So I'm sure it's a little above that, but let's see how much I burn overall. Still a lot of place to cover. Oh wow, look at this. I think while walking, I've surely come across one of the best stores that I was looking for. Just look at the cool stuff that they have here. Oof, I had to stop. I had to stop my cardio just for that store because it was so good. It had all my favorite anime characters. Oh wow, another favorite store. The best thing to do is enter stores, keep walking, keep strolling through things. And if they say anything, you just tell them that you're just looking around. The only problem is that you get tempted to buy things. And I don't think I need socks. I want socks. Okay, I think I found an insane way to do cardio and I found it right here. And I think, actually, I don't think it is one of my favorites. Let's go. For sure, my heart is beating a little faster. Okay, I think I juggled quite a lot and I already feel tired. But I at least want to do 20. Let me try again. In fact, something as simple as just juggling the ball also burns quite a lot of calories. Yeah, I couldn't make it to 20, so I left the store. Now, typically, like in the gym, I haven't done cardio continuously. Of course, I've stopped at many places, but nonetheless, my session has been a little longer than what you would normally do in the gym. I think by now I'll also know which shop is located where. I can be a good tour guide for this place. This is another one of my favorite places where I like to do my cardio. And look what this place is. Is it just me, or do these places just feel like you want to just walk through all the aisles? The idea is that you don't eat anything here, and if you want, you can buy and maybe take something healthy home and then consume it. But these places should not tempt you to eat, and it's tempting me to eat, but I'm not going to be tempted. Oh wow, finally something good and healthy. I think I could do with this. And the rest, oof, I should just ignore them. This is one of my favorite places anywhere to just walk and to just look around because same like a mall, I think this is like a mini version of mall which you can easily get tempted, but you just shouldn't. Look at this. Everything literally behind me is what is damaging your health. We are just addicted to these things. If I just have one of this, it will ruin all the kind of cardio that I've done for my day. So I don't know about you, but when I look at stationery, I just want to buy all the stationery possible. I don't know what is it about stationery, but when you just look at this, you just want to buy everything and you don't even know if you're going to use it or no in the future. But it's just so tempting. So I don't know if it's just me, or do a lot of people also like just collecting stationery and still not ending up using it. I look at all of these. I just want to buy them and I don't know why I want to buy them. And look at how colorful it is. And look at all of this. I'm not going to buy it. I'm literally roaming from one section to another. Like, who needs a Stairmaster when you have like 3 floors to shop? So, my cardio session is finally coming to an end, and I'm pretty excited to see what the results are. I just want to know if doing cardio in a mall is as effective as doing cardio in the gym, or is it just the opposite? But whatever it is, I'm very excited to see the results. So, let's go. I honestly can't believe that this just happened. Oh wow, I've just burned 1,000 calories by just walking and strolling in a mall. Like, you can see it right here in my data that has been collected by my watch, and you can see it right here. Wow, this seems quite exciting. So that means I don't really need to only go to the gym and walk on the treadmill and do cardio. Well, I can pretty much do it anywhere. And I think this is one of the ways that I quite enjoy once in a while. So, what's the moral of the story? Well, you don't need a gym, you just need a big mall and a questionable amount of energy. I am proud of myself. And I'm still walking. And the cool thing is that I'm not even tired, I'm still quite energetic. That's normally doesn't happen with me in the gym though. Because normally in the gym, I think because it's also very conscious, so you somewhere get a little breathless and you go a little like, when am I going to get done? But here it was so seamless. Also because there were so many things that got me distracted. I looked literally everywhere like a 2-year-old child, so fascinated with all these stores and the things that they had around that I didn't even focus on the steps I had to take, or how many calories I have to burn, or even how much I walked. So I think that somewhere helps, especially when you're very distracted, which is why I realized that I like to do cardio outside as compared to just standing in the gym. So yes, I think this was quite successful. And I'm thinking that should I do another challenge? If the answer is yes, then do let me know. Wait, did I forget something?